they're just warming up, 5 minutes before they go out. Of course, they're staying in a sporting team's dressing room. It's in a big sports, venue. So they actually broke up before Neil joined the group. They did their first album, and then they broke up over a girl. It's like Stephen had met, who, Rich? No, not Judy Collins. Rita Coolidge. Stephen had met Rita Coolidge, and he really liked her, and pretty quickly introduced him to Graham. And Graham and Rita fell in love. And Steve said, it's really something when your best friend snakes your girl. And then he did a solo album. We went up to Colorado. He's, so you want to come along? And up there one night, there were 4 or 5 of us in the cabin. One night, over the payphone in this little cabin, he heard that Jimi Hendrix had died. So he stayed up all night at the piano. We all stayed up. He was playing the piano. And in the morning, someone looked out the window. Look, snow. There wasn't snow the day before. He said, quick, get your camera. And he ran out there with just his guitar. I took a couple of photos. And then he said, wait a minute. And he ran in. And he came back out with this pink giraffe. Plunked it in the snow, right? I took 3 or 4 pictures. I said, okay, Stephen, we're done with the giraffe. He said, no, I want this in the picture. And it turns out, I think Rita Coolidge had given that to him, so it was a message. And then later in the year, when he did a solo album, Gary found this picture amongst many and said, that's the album cover. So, and now I like the giraffe,